Hey guys, today I'm going to be eating some pizza while doing a pizza product review. The pizza pack, as seen on Shark Tank. I got this from Amazon. It cost me about 25 bucks, but then I had to pay like 10 bucks shipping. Haven't opened it yet. So we'll have to wash this here in a second before I put it to the test. By the way, I do have some pizza on the way. It should get here very soon. And here's what you get. I believe this has about 5,000 reviews on Amazon right now, and they're pretty good. I think it's like a 4.4. I watched the Shark Tank episode. The guy was very enthusiastic. Seems like a pretty cool product. But before I take off this cardboard packaging, a couple things I don't like about it. Little nitpicks, but it says stores a single slice or an entire pizza, right? But then it says 5 microwavable pizza trays included. So it's only able to store 5 pieces of pizza. Name one pizza that is cut up into 5 pieces. So why is it an entire pizza? I guess technically maybe you could cut off some corners and add them here and there, but little nitpick. But yeah, I think this does have a lot of cool features and potential benefits. It saves room in the fridge because once you got that leftover pizza box, it takes up a lot of room in the fridge, especially if you're only holding like 2 slices. And it is airtight. A lot of times pizza can get real dried out or whatever. I've never sealed pizza in an airtight container before, so this will be a first. And yeah, what I'm gonna do is, well, since it only holds 5 slices, I'm gonna eat a couple, or eat 3 pieces when it gets here. Put the other 5 in here, put it in the fridge. Come back later. This is gonna be a multiple filming day for me, but one video out of it. And we're gonna test the reheating capabilities of this. So, if you take off the cardboard, yeah, we have the pizza pack. Obviously it has a lid, and this is an interesting thing that I saw. It has a little vent right here. So if the pizza is still pretty hot and you put it in here, you can pop the top here and vent out some of that condensation so your pizza doesn't get too soggy. I kind of like that. Here are the 5 microwavable trays. This is just a little decoration. And they look to be pretty standard size here. They're all the same size. And so I wonder how these are gonna fit in here once I pop this out. And so here is where the magic happens. I guess if you only wanted to save 1 slice, you could just put down one of these trays and then put 1 slice down in there. But if you have multiple slices, you pop it down like that. Pretty easy. You've probably seen like dog bowls or stuff like this that can expand out. And now, one on the bottom. It's just gonna be sitting on top of that other pizza slice. You know what I mean? I didn't know what I was expecting. I thought maybe they would have notches that would actually keep these separated, but it's just kind of, you take a slice, put it down, put another slice right on top. So it's sitting right on top of the other slice. I am gonna go wash this off. I'll be right back. Hopefully that pizza will arrive in the meantime. What up, son? We got the pizza. I didn't really care too much about what pizza I was getting, so I got just a pepperoni from Domino's. This is a large size in Korea, so Korean sizes are a little bit different. This is about 32 centimeters. I'm gonna guess that is 13 inches. Don't quote me on that. I paid 17 bucks for this pizza right here. It's looking pretty good. Pretty standard. You don't see many of the pepperonis. A lot of them are under the cheese actually, but yeah, this is looking like a pretty standard pizza. I wonder right now, since this is hot and fresh, I don't want to get this too messy. You probably wouldn't pull this right out and immediately save it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to eat 3 slices. There are 8 slices in this pizza. And then I'm going to put the rest of the 5 remaining ones into this thing and into the fridge. And hopefully by that time, the cheese will kind of solidify a little bit, make it easier to store. Anyway, first bite going in. That's real hot. Nice. I haven't had Domino's in a minute. I haven't had pizza in a minute, man. And you know it's hitting. These trays, just right off the bat, will be definitely big enough. But if you're looking for like a New York style or just like a big ass pie, I don't know how well you'll be able to fit it on one of these trays. On the bottom, obviously it's microwavable safe. I think it's freezer safe, bunch of symbols, BPA free and dishwasher safe. So that is all good and fine. And Shark Tank, classic show, man. I went through a couple month period where I was just watching Shark Tank on the daily. Years ago. So I know how it works. It's very interesting. When I was a kid, I used to want to be an inventor, like Stu. Talking Stu Pickles. And I still kind of do, low-key, want to be an inventor. It just, I don't have the business side to it. Like, I come up with these ideas for like, oh, there should be this for this. I thought of one yesterday, actually. But, yeah. I would just get eaten up there on that stage. I'd be like, but no, I'm always coming up with crazy ideas. Maybe this exists. Definitely not my best idea. Let me just throw it out real quick, though. Like, legitimately, I didn't plan to talk about this on the episode. I just, like, it's a pretty lame idea. But here's the thing. Things are always falling out my pockets, right? When I'm sitting, when I'm lounging, I like to lounge back. And if you don't have deep pockets, stuff falls out. I've had stuff fall out of my pocket, like my wallet fall out of my pocket probably 5 times. In Korea. And luckily, every single time I get a tap on my shoulder and it's like, oh, you dropped this. I'm like, oh, thank you so much. Let me buy you a drink. Now I always keep my wallet in my front pocket, but even still, like, there's some pants with zippers, snaps, and lately what I've been doing, I've been taking Velcro strips, specifically made for fabric, and I've been putting it on my pant pockets. And it's kind of a hassle because, like, you have to rip it open, the Velcro, and then put your hand in. It's a little scratchy, a little bit itchy. So I was thinking, what if there was some kind of device, like a snap, that you could install yourself on pockets? Like a snap. Because I don't have any sewing expertise or knowledge. But something that you could like push in and then like clip in and like, you know, on both sides. And then you could have snaps for your pockets. Cargo pants, cargo shorts, put a snap on each side of the flap, you know what I mean? And then obviously, you know, on the inner side of the pocket. Also, since I'm traveling a lot, I don't want to get pickpocketed. My wife actually, you know, had something snagged from her purse. They caught her. But yeah, you know, it happens. So that's just another layer of defense, a little snap or zipper or something. I think more pants should just be made with zipper pockets. But maybe magnets. Strong magnets. This one. I actually made a prototype. This was when I was a lot younger. For an idea that I had. It was like a water bottle clip for your lawnmower. I was always mowing the lawn. I'm like, damn, I could go for a drink of ice cold water. And I looked around. I couldn't find like exactly what I was looking for. Something that would specifically clip to like a lawnmower. They probably have it. And they probably had it back then. I just couldn't find it. So I went to my dad's workshop and actually made a prototype. That's it. I think I used it once. Never did anything with it. Anyway, all that to say, Shark Tank. Pretty fun show. Alright. So, I have eaten 3 slices, got 5 remaining. Let's see how this works. Take a slice. Put it on one of the trays. So we have a lot of room this way, not really much on the crust area. So I'm not really sure, I mean, if it's this size, but any bigger, it's got to be longer slices. You can't really have wide slices, I guess. I mean, this is not a great, huge, big slice, so just drop it down into the bottom there. Next slice, do the same. And yeah, this is just gonna rest right on top. I don't know if you saw that. It's just kind of smushing that other, it's not really that heavy, but once you get 4 more slices stacked on top of that bottom slice, you know, you are gonna be squishing it a little bit, I feel like. Probably not the end of the world, but who knows? I don't know, that's what I'm here to test. So that's slice number 3. Slice number 4. And slice number 5. Now, it's like kind of a little bit unstable, yeah, you know? I thought this would be more stable, but it's kind of jiggling around. I didn't really read any of the reviews, I just looked at the score. The pizza is gonna be thicker at this side than this side. So you're gonna get one of these things. The more you stack it, like an arch, Roman arch, eventually if you keep stacking it, maybe you could complete the circuit. But no, I mean, I think, you know, it is what it is. It's not rocket science here. These are still a little bit warm, so I am going to push this tab up to let a little steam escape. And this is what I'm really curious about. A couple things. One, the sealable factor. Since this seals, let me just pop this in the fridge real quick. But since this seals, I wonder if that will actually make an improvement. I have a pretty small fridge here, but that is way more convenient than a whole box that goes sideways. This box would be taking up like... This box, while it's not too tall, obviously it's wide. So then you could put more stuff on the box, but then you want to take out a piece of pizza, and then you have to take the stuff off, or you would have to like, I don't know. That's better for sure, you know. Also, this was all that came to my doorstep, so there was no other instruction manual. It seems, like I said, it's not rocket science. You don't really need too much info, but there were no cooking or reheating instructions, which I thought there maybe should be, because I think if this is freezer safe versus microwave safe, I mean, usually you'd want a little guide, you know, so I don't really know how long I'm going to reheat these for. And one thing that I don't know as well is, can I reheat the whole thing at once? Will the whole thing fit in my microwave? Obviously, I know that I can take off one of the trays, single trays, and microwave one at a time, but that's kind of, I don't want to do that. So I think when I come back in a few hours, whenever it gets cooled, I'll probably try to take one out and reheat that individually, just see how it works. And then with the other 4, I'm just gonna throw the whole thing in there and see how it goes. And it could become like a cheesy, melty cheesy mess, but I don't know, like, I feel like that would be the best, you know, way to use this system. Being able to just throw the whole thing in one microwave and reheat multiple slices at the same time in one container. And it also didn't say if I should take off the lid or not when I microwave it. Yeah, I would have liked to see a little bit more instructions. I have no affiliation, still in Solid since 1989, so, you know, this is just a straight up review, but it's something that I actually might use in my life because I love pizza. But I'll be back in a few hours and we'll continue the testing. See you in a bit. All right, we're back. Let's see how this is looking. See some of that condensation on the top of the lid. Yeah, yeah, okay. What's going on with that? Gravity, I guess. Whoa, what do we got there? The old curly Q. So this one I'm gonna microwave individually. The other 4 actually look pretty decent. So maybe it's actually good that they kind of stack on top of each other to keep them flat. Oh, well, okay, well, hold on. So this is the second one. Looking decent. But check this one out. The third one, you can see, oh, maybe you can or can't, I don't know, the lines. The lines from the bottom of the one on top are just getting pressed into it. See, I don't know about that. And the bottom one, look, the bottom one stuck to the freaking this one, you know what I mean? And it's flat. So this one definitely got smushed. And that's not, you know, that's not ideal design right there. Yeah, and this is another thing. See, this was sitting right on top of the other one. So I go to pick this up and I'm getting real greasy. Here is the microwave piece. Curly Q kind of disappeared. It feels like I'll be honest, it feels to the touch right off the bat just like a microwave piece of pizza. It actually feels maybe slightly better than just an average microwave piece of pizza. Doesn't have too much flop or anything. It's not too soggy, but not too dry. I don't know. Let's taste it. Okay. Yeah, I mean, it tastes like reheated microwave pizza. Or pizza that's been reheated in the microwave, I should say. It's good. It's definitely not bad, but I don't know if I'm noticing much of a difference compared to if I just threw the whole box in the fridge and then took out a piece, put it on a paper plate, and microwaved it. No fancy water tricks. We all know that if you really want to reheat pizza, the best way to do it is on a fry pan. It's hot. Not bad. I want to say that the airtight seal, which I guess wasn't completely airtight since I popped the top, but at least it's not going to smell at the fridge, like make everything smell like pizza. So that's cool. Let me go see if what's going to happen with this. Will this even fit? I have a pretty small microwave. It's rolling. I feel like this would come in a lot more handy if I actually had a dishwasher. I don't have one at the studio or at home. Most Korean households don't, I feel like. So I know y'all in America, most of y'all probably do. But I'm gonna have to hand wash 7 different items. I don't want to do that. 5 of these trays, and then the lid, and then the base. Also, I realized that when I was waiting for that pizza to cool off, this is not just decoration and a thank you note. It's a perfect place for instructions, but nope. Just, we love reviews. I was in there for a couple minutes. Let's see. Alright. Table's gonna get all greasy. But it is what it is. Let me try one out. Oh, that's hot. So this was the one on the very bottom, I think. And there's something weird going on. This one tastes better than that last one that was individually microwaved. A little bit more tasty. But I do like that. I like the fact that you can microwave everything at the same time. The cheese did not just get everywhere. I think I actually might use this. I would use this in certain situations. Very specific ones. Personally, like these days I've been on a diet. I've been talking y'all's ears off about it. But sometimes I just want like one slice of pizza. Like one per day. That's not gonna do that much, right? And I think this could come in the clutch. Say if I had 2 of these, it might be a decent way. Just take one piece out, microwave it, reheat one piece at a time, and then keep it somewhat fresh in this airtight container. I feel like normally when I'm not on a diet, I would never do that. I would take the pizza to the face, and if I didn't, I would just throw the box in there, take it out, and eat the 2 pieces remaining. So for longer term storage, it doesn't say how long this will last in the fridge. I don't know, it'd be an easy Google search. Probably what, 3 days, 4, 5. If you want to, like, pace yourself and eat a pizza over the span of like 3 days, I think this is what you need. Or you don't need it, but I think it actually could come in handy and just be convenient. I take out 1 piece or 2 pieces, microwave them, washing 2 of these by hand, not that big of a problem. But if you're doing only like short-term storage, I'm not dirtying dishes. If I'm gonna eat half a pizza today and I know I'm gonna eat half a pizza tomorrow, or whatever, I know I'm gonna finish it the next day, I'm just gonna put it in the box. Just play that fridge Tetris, throw that box in there, and that'll do you just as good. If this had a definitive, noticeable difference in flavor and taste, that would be a different story. But honestly, it just doesn't. And there's, like I said, there's zero way that you're beating putting up some slices, 1, 2, 3 slices, whatever you can fit on a frying pan, and crisping up that bottom. You can't beat that. So, what was it, a 4.4 on Amazon? I'd probably give it more like just like a 4. I guess it does what it's supposed to do. It's just something about it. The way it doesn't fit perfectly. Pizza's sliding, slipping all around. And now I have to wash all these dishes. But it does what it's supposed to do, I guess. So that's my review for the pizza pack, as seen on Shark Tank. I'm about to get out of here. So, thank you for watching. I'll catch y'all in the next video. Peace. Fill it with some hot water. These all fit in there, so you just let them soak a little bit, you know what I'm saying? It's pretty cool. Put some soap in that shiz. I wonder if you could... Oh. Who needs a dishwasher?